3 weeks. That's how long you've been the second most expensive footballer in history. You're 20 years old. You're wearing the number 11 shirt Neymar left behind at Barcelona, 105 million euros. And right now, you're leaving the stadium in a wheelchair. The newspapers already have tomorrow's headline ready. For the next 6 years, the whole world is going to call you one thing: the biggest flop football has ever seen. They should have waited before writing that. Summer 2017. Barcelona is in panic. PSG has just paid 222 million euros to take Neymar, the biggest transfer in history. The Camp Nou needs a savior, and it needs one now. They choose a 20-year-old from Borussia Dortmund. Blistering speed, 2 perfect feet, the most exciting teenager in Europe. Barcelona pays 105 million for him. With bonuses, the bill will reach nearly 150. And here's the detail everyone forgets: the kid didn't ask for any of this. The price, the shirt, the savior label. Barcelona's desperation wrote a check, and a 20-year-old's body would have to cash it. The collapse starts immediately. 3 weeks in, ruptured thigh. First start gone for 4 months. He comes back and breaks again and again. Hamstring, thigh, knee. Over 6 years at Barcelona, Dembele will miss 141 matches. Think about that. That's more than 3 entire seasons spent watching from a treatment table. Every comeback ends the same way: a sprint, a snap, a stretcher. The most expensive legs in football history simply will not hold. And the world doesn't show mercy. The press crowns him the worst signing in Barcelona's history. 150 million for a ghost. Every relapse becomes a punchline. Every headline a little crueler than the last. By 2022, the relationship is so poisoned that Barcelona threatens to exile him, banished from the squad, 6 months rotting in the stands. The club that once called him Neymar's heir now just wants him gone. In 2023, they finally sell him. 50 million. A third of what they paid. Barcelona celebrates getting rid of the flop. Paris quietly smiles. Now here's the part his defenders won't tell you. It wasn't all bad luck. The late arrivals, the missed training sessions, the video game marathons, the junk food. Young Dembele gave his critics real ammunition, and they used every bullet. That's what makes what happens next almost impossible, because the hardest opponent Dembele ever faced wasn't a defender. It was his own reflection. And at 26 years old, written off by the entire football world, he finally beat it. Paris 2023. A coach named Luis Enrique sees something nobody else sees. Not a broken winger, a weapon nobody's figured out how to fire. He hands Dembele a free role in attack and tells the world to wait. And then, the machine finally switches on. 35 goals in a single season. Back-to-back hat tricks. The best campaign of his life. At the exact age they said he was finished. Luis Enrique doesn't hedge. He tells the press flat out: right now, Dembele is the best player in the world by a long way. The flop has become the frontman of the scariest team in Europe. April 2024. The Champions League draw delivers poetry. PSG versus Barcelona. The Camp Nou crowd boos his every touch. His answer: he scores and celebrates right in front of them. They swear revenge for the second leg, so he walks into their stadium and scores again. Player of the match. Barcelona eliminated by the flop they threw away, and he's just warming up. The next season, 35 goals. PSG wins the Champions League for the first time in its history, the trophy Barcelona bought him to win. Then, September 2025, Paris, the Ballon d'Or. Not a close vote, a landslide. 321 points clear, 73 of 100 first-place votes. The biggest flop in football history, is officially the best player on earth. And last week, a World Cup hat-trick in 25 minutes. It never stopped. Haaland's revenge had a target: 1 man, 1 tackle. Dembele's revenge had no face to punch. His enemies were headlines, laughter, a price tag, and his own worst habits. That's the rarest revenge in football, because the first person he had to defeat was himself. The joke didn't just answer the world, he became the answer. Dembele avenged himself against the whole world. Next video, Messi. Doctors said he would never grow. Clubs said he was too small to make it. So he became the greatest of all time.